Yo, what's going on, guys? It's BrandonJProductions, and here's my first commentary. I'm gonna give commentaries a try. Actually, have a couple of topics that I want to talk about, and then I have them right here. The first one I want to talk about is spoiled kids. Now, I'm jealous of spoiled kids because I've always wanted to be a spoiled kid, but that never happened. I've always been the type of kid that does everything on his own, that doesn't get any help from anybody, or is that type of person that buys everything on their own, or doesn't have anybody else buy anything for them. Like, for instance, today I told my mom when she got off of work, can she buy a pizza, and I have to pay her back $5 because it was Little Caesars pizza. Um, Most kids don't have to do that. Well, a lot of kids actually do. Some kids, and I'm not gonna stress on adults, but kids like myself, they really don't have to do that. And that's just a little thing that I have to do. Like my PS3, which was $300. I saved up $300 and I bought the system, and I could not get any games with it because all I had was $300. And I asked my mom, well, can you at least buy me one game? And she said no, which kind of pissed me off. But I understand. I'm a big kid. I should be able to handle that and be able to actually get my own stuff. But kids, I feel, that are spoiled will grow up to be weaker. Kids who aren't spoiled will kind of have to grow up now, which is kind of good for immature kids. You have to grow up now instead of growing up later and becoming a better person. And sometimes it's good to stay a kid as long as you can, because once you get into the real world, that shit fucking sucks, right? But it's better to be an adult than to be a kid, because I would rather, no, 100%, I would rather be an adult than I would be a kid right now. It's just, you can do so many different things, but you have more responsibilities, and I think I'm a person that can take a lot of responsibilities. So yeah, I just don't think spoiled kids will be able to do better. Well, not do better, because they'll do better because they know what they want, they know what they can get. But I just think that people who weren't spoiled will have a neck up in the operation, and they'll be way better in life and shit like that. That doesn't matter right now when you're a kid, but sooner or later, as an adult, it will matter. I think parents that spoil their kids a lot are like bums. I think that they shouldn't spoil their kids that much, and I think buying them a couple of things, which my mom does 100%, but she doesn't buy everything for me. I have to learn responsibility. I have to go out there and find a job and do what I have to do to get whatever I want. And I'm 15, so I think it's time to grow up. You know what I mean? Because I actually had a dream. One of my dreams was when I was 10 years old, was to leave the house when I was 16. I wanted to leave the house and be on my own and be an adult when I was 16. Of course, that's not gonna fucking happen. I love being in this house, but I'll leave when I'm like 18 and graduating high school and shit like that. Or maybe if when I go to college, if I can't afford a dorm room, I have to fucking stay there or get an apartment. I would rather get an apartment than to go to this house, because what if I want some company and want to be private? I really can't do that. So, this is how my mind goes. I think way too far ahead of things, and that's how my mind goes. I think, like, I'm thinking 4 years, 3 years into the future to see what I'm gonna do in life and shit like that. And hopefully, it's basically, I have my life planned out, and I know there'll be bumps in the road where life will not always go my way. You know what I'm saying? But that's my ideal way of living. That's my ideal thing, and I'm kind of, going a different way than what I wanted to talk about, which was spoiled kids, assholes, because I should be the one that's pampered, not, and I am like the baby of the family, putting quotations around baby because I'm not a goddamn baby. So yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna be trying to make different commentaries on different topics. Let me count how many topics I have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 topics. 4 more topics to talk about later. And yeah, that's all for now. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.